Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Engineer Wannabe YouTube channel. I'm here with my friends, Clayton, Torin, and Bobby. It's so good to see you guys. I'm ecstatic. You know, I take you guys for granted, and I feel like when I don't speak to you guys for a couple of weeks, man, like Torin, I really missed you, Torin.
I missed you too.
But yeah, it's good to see everyone. We're good to chat with you. I'm looking forward to it. And it's good to see everyone in the chat as well. I'll say hi to you guys very soon. But Clayton, how are you, sir?
Hello, sir. Hi,
It,
guys. Doing well. How are you doing?
good, good. It's good to see you.
Great to see you.
How was your weekend so far?
I mowed like 4 hours. I did 4 hours worth of lawn mowing today, so I'm a little little out of it. I'm not like
Wow,
a newborn baby out of it, but I'm still a little out of it.
4 hours. How
Yeah,
how
I was
does
out at
that?
my farm that I rent, just
Oh,
yeah, taking care of it. So yeah, it was a lot.
wow.
It wasn't warm, but the sun was out, and it was just you know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What watch did you wear for the occasion?
I wore a G-Shock.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wore my G-Shock Square.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, what else am I gonna
Full
wear?
metal or full resin?
Full resin.
Yeah.
Actually an older model that I got for my birthday that has it's like the first iteration of Bluetooth way back from like 2014. I forget the model number right now, but it's
Okay.
like totally obsolete Bluetooth technology. None of the apps work with it.
Hmm.
But it's got like a really cool it's got really cool like mirror like display screen. I love it. It's
Huh.
really cool. It's totally blue. I don't know if I've ever posted a picture of it, but
Hmm.
I like it. I can't remember it. Random
Yeah.
Rob did a video of it.
Oh, yeah. What video hasn't he done?
Yeah, right. Right.
But yeah, that's great, man.
Yeah.
I hope you get some rest tonight.
Yeah, I
Uh,
will. Yeah, just
oh
easy night. So
yeah. What's on your wrist right now?
I am wearing a new edition that my local Seiko AD specially ordered for me. It's what the SRPJ
Oh,
43. It's the new Seiko 5, what's his name? I can't remember, the Kawamara. He's a collage artist in Japan, and
okay.
he designed two versions of this watch, one with the gray here and one with the blue. It's a limited edition. It's a riff on like the Time Sonar vintage Seikos from the 70s. And this bezel has like it's a Seiko 5 bezel. So yeah, it's a really cool watch. It's neat to
Hmm.
have the transparent dial, and it's kind of fun to do the day and date change and see it spinning around. So
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Can't say that I've ever seen that watch before, so it's really cool.
Yeah, they were special. I don't know if any ADs actually got them. There's only 500 of them. I
Yeah.
was able to just I asked if he could
Is that
order
like
me
a
one, and
JDM
he did.
launch?
Yeah, yep. It's he said, my AD said Seiko oversold them, so he was very
Oh,
lucky to get one. Um, but yeah, they're going crazy on eBay. I just happened to look on eBay, and they're going bonkers. Of course, I bought it I'll wear it. I love it. So I've always admired those Sonar models from the 70s, and I've come close to DC Vintage, their vintage site here in the States. They have a couple right now, and I've kind of been waiting for Seiko to do something with them, like a reissue. And so
hmm.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Well, congrats, sir.
Yep,
That's
thanks.
really cool. Um, Torin, how are you, sir?
I guess. Not too bad. A little
Yeah.
little tired, but
Yeah, hanging in there. Right?
yeah, hanging in there.
Yeah. That's good. Did you Yeah, we were just chatting behind the scenes, so I know you've been struggling a little bit with uh, with the new edition, but you've been making moves, right?
Some moves, yeah. It's kind of how I call, it's like my coping mechanism, right? So
Right. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's good.
yeah,
Good
I
to
think
have
you made
coping
some moves
mechanism.
too. I think based on some of your videos, unboxing videos,
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah. My moves are pretty slow nowadays, um, but yeah, man, it's good to have you here. I was pretty excited to see you on here. So, what's on yours tonight?
One of the later editions. This is the Grand Seiko, the SBGX 117.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's the first quartz diver, I think, from their collection. So, I
I
was
Yeah.
lucky
enjoyed
to
your
find one.
video on that. I enjoyed
Oh,
your
thank you.
video on that. Yep.
Yeah, me too. I'm actually glad you wore that. Because how did you find one? Was it
Yeah, it was a local Ontario watch enthusiast.
okay?
He posted on one of our Facebook groups, and
Hmm.
at first, because I was always attracted to the successor to that one. I can't remember, the SBGX 335. I think it
Okay.
basically had the more angular case, so it didn't have the more traditional lugs. I really like this one because it kind of looks kind of like a sea dweller in my opinion, or it's just got the more traditional diver's case, I think, and the
Yeah.
bezel, like the bezel font, I think
Yeah.
makes it really stand out and very legible.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I had to do research because I'm like, yeah, I didn't recall that reference number at all, and then I
Right.
looked into it. I'm like, okay, it's pretty cool. It's pretty well worn already, but it still functions great, and it wears
Yeah.
great for my wrist. So.
Yeah, for sure. And it's ever so slightly smaller than the SBGA variants, right? Like the 231, the
Yeah, it's about a
239.
millimeter, I think, less in diameter, and then also in thickness,
Yeah.
which
Ah.
kind of makes a
Wow.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Every millimeter counts, man.
Yeah, and the Note 8 is kind of cool. Like it's very symmetrical.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Congrats. Congrats, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, lucky find.
Yeah. Bobby, it's good to see you, sir. How are you?
Not bad at all.
Yeah, that's good. Having a good weekend, I hope.
Yeah. I just watched in your neck of the woods. Are you a baseball fan? Toronto Blue Jays?
No, not really.
No, they historically epic collapse.
Oh, really?
Like
Oh, no.
historically bad collapse.
Yeah.
They lost their series, but to represent, they lost to the Seattle Mariners, and
Yeah, I was
to
gonna say.
Yeah.
I saw the start of Friday's game and they were down like 3-0.
Longest
yeah,
playoff drought in a while.
yep, and
Tigers may have the most active one now, I think, or the longest active one now. Of course.
yep, and Seattle to represent Seattle. I guess I don't have teal but I got a new watch too, but it's Pacific Northwest Green.
Oh,
The Snoopy,
Nice.
oh,
Bamford.
the
cool.
Bamford GMT Hodinki's limited edition, but not big, Since it's Snoopy there,
Yeah.
I got it.
Wait,
It's nice
I
cushion
feel like,
case.
didn't you have
Yep, there was
something?
another one in March. So this is the
Okay.
second one that they released this year. So unfortunately,
Okay.
I was forced to buy it.
Right, right. And the next one too, I'm guessing.
Yeah, hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully it's later on, like years from now.
So what's the story on that watch? Is it a mechanical watch?
Yeah, it's mechanical. I believe a Selena movement. Same thing, the same movement as the other one. It's just like
Okay.
the theme is different. This is a Scout Beagle Snoopy, kind of like the Explorer type of Snoopy. The first one from
Okay.
Hodinky was like a Preppy Joe, which is like a, how do you say, professor type of look with the Snoopy.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
they're gonna probably have another. But this one, I like the green color, the green
Yeah.
and black. It's a really nice combine. I never worn a green and black together, and the strap is not that great, but everything else is pretty good.
Yeah, no, I like that color combo. When I had green watches. I still have one green watch. Green and black was one of my favorite combos. So yeah, that looks great.
And what are you wearing, Sanjay?
I am wearing Longines Spirit 37 mil. I was wearing a Seiko, King Seiko earlier today, but yeah, wearing
Nice.
the perfect watch. So this is by far I have no criticisms. Zero. It's
5
Yeah,
stars.
we'll see what happens after the review, right?
right. I mean, I don't know how it could get
Have you
rid of.
taken it to work yet?
Oh yeah, like I didn't wear G-Shocks this week. I just couldn't. I wore this guy, and a couple of days I wore the Oris.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Um,
how's the Oris? What's the ratio been like this week? Oris and Longines, you pretty even or Spirit
Spirit got
dominating?
3 days.
Okay.
and Oris got 2. So almost,
Pretty
almost
good.
even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So does your AD have Longines? Because I for some reason that if they did, that glossed like right over me.
they just got it, like
Okay.
just now.
Do they have a Zulu time? Because if they do,
They did. they
man,
had they had they had Ultracrons. They had everything.
Wow.
Like the box was stacked. It was
man, I gotta get over there at some point.
yeah. Because the day I went, he mentioned that you were hoping to drop by, but you couldn't.
Yeah, and I got stuck with baby duty.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been cool if if you, especially if you were there too.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I have every Saturday off. So if you go there, I'm there. I'll be
Okay,
there. So
maybe this coming Saturday.
yeah, that
I'll
sounds
let
good.
you know.
But yeah, let's say hi to everyone in the chat. We got Kevin Hawthorne from Lake in Florida. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going okay over there. Underachieving watch collector is here. We got Chaz. Good to see you, sir. Bill, how's it going? Wilson, Bruno is here. Hey, Steve. Good to see you. Time Hill. Paul, how's it going, sir? Good to see you. Hey, Neff, how are you? BJ is here as well. Good to see you. And who you got? Scott, great to see you, sir, wearing his SB05 Sartori B art. Cool, so cool, so cool. It's a great choice. I'm guessing that's what it is. I don't know of any SB05, so. Calber YQG, how's it going, sir? Hope you are well. Wilson, how is Miss Clayton's fine beard?
Yeah, it's beard season. It's
Yeah.
coming back.
Scarf for the face.
Grayer every fall when I start it.
you look extinguished.
Yeah, extinguished, right?
Hey Kevin, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Mes9 is here as well. Prosecutor K on the job, says Wilson. Wilson is strong with the zingers today.
He's on.
Hey Ken, good to see you. Did I say hi to you? Good to see you. All right. Hey, Izzy Clayton's here too. Good to see you, sir. Congrats on your pickup.
Nice
Very
pickup.
exciting.
Block
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh wow, congrats.
Oh, sweet.
50 fathoms. Bobby, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. I miss you, Bobby. I miss chatting with you. Sorry to make it awkward. KR Joey, how's it going? Tennessee Mike is here. And did I miss anyone? Scrolling right down. Whoa, thank you, Bobby. That's very kind. We're just dancing around money.
That's good. Like that.
Is that a reference to a movie?
He's making
If it
money.
is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not a movie.
The song, I'm guessing then.
Making money moves. Yeah.
Yeah. That means the lesson in GS references. We'll get you covered at some point.
Sanjay's gonna put out like a what is it? Like one of those tutorials.
Instructional videos.
Yeah.
I'll have a
reference.
whiteboard behind me.
Yeah.
Tinfoil hat. Detroit Spartan, how are you, sir? Good to see you. All right. I think. Oh, Chaz is saying Spirit's greater than Alquist. I have to agree. Spirit is greater. Like, there's no contest.
I would concur.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
less money, better movement, better finishing. It's just although the Aquas is great.
Yeah.
The dial on that Aquas is really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, the song. I was wondering what the song was. Bobby likes to put it up. Cardi B. Yes, that's the song.
Oh, Cardi B. Okay.
Cardi B.
I don't dance no more. I make money moves.
It's like you're right there. Yeah.
Uh,
I just laugh because it's true.
yes,
Torin makes some sweet pickups.
he has. He has. Paul is hoping for 39mm Zulu. We are as well. That would be cool.
What's the current dimensions for the zoo? Is it 41? 42?
I thought it was 42.
It could be. I can't recall.
The
The,
lug to
the
lug is shorter than I thought it was too. For some reason I had like that typical like 52 in mind that Longines usually does, but it's 50, right? Or is it
I think it's
even
like 40.
smaller?
I
Yeah.
think it's slightly smaller.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope the lug opening is an even number because the other Spirit I had, I loved it, but it was like a 21mm lug opening.
I'm pretty sure it's 22.
Okay.
Actually, now that's brought a little doubt into my head, but let me pull up a.
think it
Because
might
to
be
me,
like
like I can't
49.
think of a better GMT like at an affordable like in-house GMT right now, right? Than the Zulu time.
Yeah,
For what you
absolutely.
get, it's crazy.
And on top of that, we've got the Ultracron, right? Like, there's nothing that really matches that I know of. Sorry, let me just add this to screen. Monochrome always has the specs. So let's see, 42 diameter, 13 height, 14 pretty much height. Oh,
No luck.
oh,
Ah,
oh! What happened?
often the most important and often the most overlooked
Yeah,
spec.
but they always have it. Huh. Oh, hey, look at that. Thank you, Google. 49 millimeters. Time and Tide
Okay.
got it.
Yeah, so that's definitely doable for me. 50 is where it starts to overhang on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I tried it on at the AD, I was shocked. It was so wearable.
Yeah,
I mean,
sweet.
out of my comfort zone now, Mr. 34 millimeter and up. But it was still very wearable. So, Neff is rapidly going gray. Reinhard, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Detroit Spartan is wearing the beautiful Olive Day date. Oh, man.
The
What
one in your picture?
is that? Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Great
nice.
choice there. Cardi B is what it is. Is it okay? So Cardi B, I'm thinking of there was like wasn't there like a kids show like a
I don't think it was
I don't think
anything.
she's appropriate for
You don't want
that.
you don't want her on the
Her passes.
kids show.
No, she definitely was not a Disney
well,
cast
I'm
member
thinking
for
Disney.
sure.
Okay, do you know who I'm thinking about though?
Like Christina Aguilera.
No.
iCarly?
iCarly. Okay.
Oh,
thank you.
wow.
Okay.
I was going at iCarly.
No, totally different.
That's
Okay.
one end of the spectrum. Cardi B's on the other. Yeah.
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 So Cardi B is a very feminine-ish name, right? It's like a yeah. I always thought that was kind of feminine.
She sings about feminine things too. We won't
Yes.
go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's-
Yeah.
Explicitly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Cardi B is feminine, or is
She's a female rapper.
Yes.
okay. There you go. Okay. Yeah. There you go. I do not listen to Cardi B. Cartier. Cartier.
Oh.
There was a joke like Cardi B's sister, who's a trainer, cardio.
Oh God.
I'll stop. So if I missed anyone, saying hi to anyone, I'm sorry, but I'm sure I'll catch you as we continue our conversation. Yeah. So for this week, I was thinking we'd just chat a bit about any of the new releases, which there haven't been very many, but I kind of wanted to talk about the IWC Mark 20. They released a couple of, they released the bracelet, right? The bracelet variant. And what was the other one? Green Dial.
Greendale.
Let me pull up this.
Is that the? I'm not sure if is that the exact actual bracelet for the. I don't know.
I thought it was.
Well, for that watch, I think because the
Yeah.
regular production one is only on the strap. This
Right.
green one is a special time and tide, right? Or is it monochrome? Some website.
Okay, so there's the bracelet. It seems it's regular production. At least I thought it was.
If you go to just try to see the IWC website
Yep.
because it might. There was some discussion on that. I love the Mark 20, but
let's see. So I'm gonna try and search for it. That way, if there are any variants, we'll probably see it. Okay, past collections.
no, it's the current, right?
Pilot swatches. Okay. Mark 20. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Bracelet's
There we
right
go.
there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Cool. So the bracelet is an option now.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
It's a nice look.
That looks good.
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of this nice little watch I got. Yeah. So, what were your thoughts on this guy? I was pleasantly surprised to see the new additions, but was
Is it 6400 or 6700 with the bracelet? Yeah.
64. So 64 with the bracelet here.
I like the Mark 20.
Yeah.
It's perfect. 40 millimeters, right? A 5-day power reserve. Like for anybody who wants just one watch to wear, I think this is definitely in the contention. It's a little expensive on the bracelet. I think 6500 might be a little expensive, but maybe in the second hand it might be better. But I like the green one.
So do they have the same quick release as Cartier, or is it similar?
So there's a Time and Tide article on this or a video on this, and I believe if you look at it, doesn't look at like that one, but
yeah, it doesn't.
If you pull on the there's a Time Tide. I saw it on Time and Tide.
Yeah,
and I believe there was.
Looks like there could be something there, maybe. It's so. The one on my Santos is it's awesome. So, and I'm sure IWC has something similar. They all seem to.
I mean, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't do that. It's a good source of income, right? Post purchase, because it's a proprietary system.
Mm-hmm.
But can you put normal straps on it, or does it have to be their proprietary, like?
Santos is proprietary, or like Deluxe makes one, but I don't know about IWC.
IWC though.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So I don't see.
Can you look at under the straps part? It might say something on the strap part.
The straps.
Underneath the strap.
I saw somebody in the chat mention something about it, so I was
just easy exchange, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So the reading from Time and Tide says when the watch was quietly announced in July, it was unveiled on an Ease Exchange leather strap that can be quickly detached in favor of another IWC Ease Exchange strap. But many wondered where is the bracelet?
Mm-hmm.
And he says, well, as you can see, the bracelet has arrived for the IWC Mark 20.
Oh, nice. So it's kind of like the Vacheron and the Cartier.
Yeah.
You can do it between rubber, leather, it says there.
Yep, allowing you to quickly swap between leather, rubber, Miratex, textile straps, or steel bracelet.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. Although it doesn't look it.
It's much more obvious on the Santos.
Yeah.
Also on the Vacheron too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a good looking watch. Really, really nice. I am fond of that green. Oh, that green. That's my green, man.
What's the 4 like for you?
Oh, 4 is awful. That's a 2 out of 4. Uh, and the date
The date is
location.
like you see how it's symmetrical, like it's directly under the 2 and then right above the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I'd rather it be
I
over
don't
there.
mind it.
No?
I mean, I would rather it be more integrated or at the 6, but like that's fine.
Yeah. I I
It's
don't like it.
stepped down, and it kind of looks like it color matches the other markers a little. Would have been
Yeah.
cool if they color matched the dial, but
Yeah. The thing though is they make this. They have this. It's a in-house movement, right? So they
yeah.
could put the
Well, it's
effort
still based
into.
off of an ETA though, isn't it? Like
Yeah, but if
the
Oris can do
base,
it,
like yeah.
if Oris can do it, IWC can do it. just move, just scoot it over a little bit, just kind of scooch on over there. Just follow that nice circle that's going with the numerals. But yeah, I can understand if it doesn't bug someone.
As a no date fan, that would look amazing with just a 3 there. That'd be even better for me personally.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you know if they updated it so all of the Arabics are loomed, or is it still kind of just a cardinal like 4 corners?
oh, that's a good question. Let's see. It's
I see Neff asked the same thing in the chat.
yeah. No mention of loom.
Does IWC have the function that
Oh, wait.
Rolex has on their website where you can kind of see it loomed?
Yeah. Let's see here real quickly. Remainder is what we already know and love. Legible dial, printed hour Arabics indices out of minute track, along with the broad central hours and minutes, handset, and that like the hour indices are coded with superluminova. So the indices are coded. So
That's nice.
Yeah,
yeah,
So it's
that'd look
like
good.
more of a traditional German Flieger.
yeah. Let's go back to the website. Hopefully they have a picture of the loom. No, they don't. Oh well. Swing and a miss. Let's see. Going into the chat here. Sorry, I was fumbling here with my browser. Detroit Spartans, I can see Sanjay jamming up to some Cardi B details and Sooners. Okay. Paul says that's so sharp. 120-hour power reserve, excellent, and their build quality is awesome. And AZ Clayton says he daily wore a Mark 16 for 7 years. Wow. Brian Ryan, pleased to meet you. Just joined, but anyone buy Longines Spirit Zulu Time. Unbelievable watch. Made me change my perception of Longines. Joey, who might be in the chat, has a Zulu Time, and I got to try one on recently. Excellent watch. Most of us are fans of it. So
I saw them at Tourneau when I went to the Grand Seiko boutique.
yeah,
And I didn't try one on. Also saw the IWC, like the brand's never done a ton for me. The Spitfire with the black dial and Spitfire written in red. Oh boy, that was nice.
yeah,
Yeah. I think if I ever look towards IWC, it would be that.
Spitfire. Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to get into IWC. I still really want the pilot's chronograph.
Which one is that? The Big Pilot?
No, the
Pilot's
pilot
chronograph.
chrono.
Sorry.
So either the older 43 millimeter one or the newer 41 millimeter of the in-house movement.
Yep.
I do worry because I think I tried one on briefly at an AD on bracelet, and it was skin tight on my wrist with all of the extension out, which I found
no.
really odd.
Huh.
Like they wouldn't make a big pilot's watch have more lengths. So I mean, I don't know.
Was that the 41?
I don't recall.
Hmm.
The 41 or the 43, yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I wore that Spitfire IWC. when I was in Seattle. I got it from Max. He lended out. It's a perfect size, 39 millimeters, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. Good looking
It
watch.
was on a fabric strap.
I actually saw
Is that the one
Delray has
in
a bronze one
Serontanium?
with green. I'm sorry, Tor.
I was gonna say they have one in Serontanium, right?
That's
Yeah,
the
I
one
think
I
his.
saw.
Yeah, I think this one was just the base.
That still looks nice.
Yes. Yeah.
So which one was the one you tried?
Yep, that one. I
Oh,
think that
okay,
was.
gotcha.
Delray has one right now, bronze case, green dial, that also looks really, really cool.
Bronze. Wow.
I prefer that black one, but
Yeah.
the green and bronze does. I like, green and bronze go well together. Green dial, bronze case.
Right. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. But that is right
I
up your
buy.
alley, though.
Yeah, I would still buy the black one before that, but
Yeah. Do you still have Black Bay 58? I know I asked you this very recently. The
yep, I actually
bronze?
wore it today. I wore
Oh,
it
nice.
earlier today. Yep, still have it.
Yeah.
I went in the Atlantic Ocean with it, and so it's
Okay.
getting some green, between the links. Still has a nice overall, like nice dark brown patina to it, but yeah, between the links is getting a little green and barnacle-y now, but
Yeah.
still not as much as I would like. I want to get real funky.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. I had that was like a phase for me where I had the big crown pointer date in bronze for a while. And I tried to get it all funky. I wore it in the pool. Tried to just do random stuff with it to get it all gunky, but yeah, once it did get gunky, I was like, not for me.
Yeah, I don't know if I would love it if it was all green, but yeah, I don't know. It has a really nice. I should have worn it on the stream, but I was wearing it earlier today.
Yeah.
Before and after I went and mowed the lawn. Yeah, cool watch.
Yeah. Paul talking about the Mark 20 here says he's good with the date, legible. Kevin also saying date is much better than the Mark 18. Navy Blue Monster saying it needs to be more to the right. I agree. Neff saying are the numerals loomed? I think that's what we were looking at earlier. Okay. Neff says also I knew Neff would like the green. I really like the green. I have to say I love that green. That is our green, Neff. That forest green. Kevin is waiting for the Mark 22. I don't quite know. Sorry, I got the wrong comment there. Yeah. So moving on from IWC, this I don't know if there are any other watches you guys wanted to chat about, but there is this Grand Seiko I was kind of raving about.
I got to see the new Shogun Seikos that came out. The blue, two different shades of blue and green. I went to pick
Okay.
this up the other day, and the Shogun's always been a bit big lug to lug wise for me, but yeah, they're nice.
Yeah. Let's look them up. The Shogun is that's not the
Titanium.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
These ones have they have a titanium bracelet. $1,500. I'm sure you can negotiate that down, but
Yeah.
the green I really liked. I
So
think they're
the
calling them
green
cave divers. I forget the reference.
that can't be it.
Worn and wound. Yeah, they've been making the rounds on all the. I think Watch Chris did a video today on them.
Oh, okay. Just gonna search Watch Chris then.
Think he did.
U.S. Special Edition Shogun.
Yes.
So it seems like every
Whoops. Sorry, Chris. Oh, that is cool.
Yeah,
That is
there-
really cool.
that one's the winner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
it
nice.
just wears a little. I wouldn't buy one. Wears just overhangs on me just a bit too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
but
they
they're
always
not.
have a Cyclops? I feel like they don't normally.
I can't
The,
remember. The only other one I saw was the white one on the rubber strap. I cannot remember if it had a.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, it looks like it.
the recent ones or the refresh of them have had the Cyclops.
Okay.
So if we were going back a few years, they haven't. But this is the one I've tried a couple of times. I really like this one. I like the brownish gray bezel. Like that two-tone look. It's so nice. And
Yeah.
that green one had an interesting faded black. That was
The
cool.
the green one it's really nice. I'm going to a new Seiko AD and he special ordered this for me and he's like I want to show you these to you before we even put them in the case. I think he knows he's got a sucker on the line.
Yeah. I think I've heard that a few times myself. So, that's
Uh,
funny. But this Grand Seiko here, you know, Fratello finally did a review on it. Man, I really want this. So is the SPGX 353. It's a Skyflake dial. So the Skyflake is the SPGA 407. Um, so it has that dial, and it's on a quartz watch that is 34 mils.
why
Okay,
does it cost as much as a Sea of Clouds?
okay, I don't understand that, and it's a more of a. It was more of an inferior movement too. It's the 9F61, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. So I don't.
Yeah, that's the same movement inside here.
Yeah,
So
I
it is
don't
their
quite
old their gun.
understand. I don't quite understand where Grand Seiko is asking why. I mean, even with their SPGX, the previous model was the 347. Um, double check that.
It's like when they bothered me that they released their new quartz GMT models and they keep raising the price from like the original one, like the SPGN 003 that I had. Like it doesn't
Yeah,
justify you raising it by like thousands of dollars.
yeah. Were you just talking about the recent refresh of those models?
No, sorry, the one with the ceramic bezel. Like you know how those ones
Oh,
are like over $1,000 more, but it's the
yeah.
same GMT movement.
But they just released an SPGN model,
Yeah, right.
which is the
Which is
same as
still,
the.
yeah, it's still like what 400 more, I think.
God, it was way more than that.
Okay, yeah, it's
Um,
definitely more.
is this the one? SPGN. There it is. There it is. Okay. So these two, I really like the monochrome watch here. Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
so
see,
this, I
that's a
mean,
great price.
it's different, right? It's ever so slightly different to the one Torn used to have, and the one that Keith has. Um, but the prices,
Or more.
yeah, 3,300 US dollars. It used to be like 3,300 Canadian, so that's a 30% bump. Which again I kind of understand, considering the times and how outdated those prices were for the previous models. But okay, I get it. I mean, I understand now. You caught it live here. The gears clicking into place.
The light bulb went off.
Yeah,
We saw it.
yeah. um, but yeah. So that 34, I'm really crushing on this watch here. Uh, it's expensive, but
It doesn't come on bracelet, eh? It's just a leather.
yeah. So it'll be 3,900 euro, which is probably 3,900 US dollars, which is way more than that GMT. So again, I don't quite understand. I don't. Um,
So that
Must
doesn't
be
have
the
the jumping
dial.
hour feature because it doesn't have the 9F85.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, see that loses me a little bit. Beautiful, but I'd rather have the Sea of Clouds at 38.
Right. Yeah.
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 And I mean, I love the watch, so I'm probably willing to part with the money or a different watch to make it happen. But and I know this case shape works. I know it's 34, but trust me, guys, it wears bigger.
It would work on you.
Yes, it
Yeah,
would.
totally.
Or your
I
word.
mean, I already have 34 millimeter watch. So yeah, I'm really crushing on that. So been neglecting the chat a bit. So let's go see here. Kevin S. Bobby K is glowing as he had a rave.
Raving it.
Okay.
Making money moves at the rave. Did I get
Kevin,
that right?
was saying that Tudor won't turn green. They treat their bronze so it only gets darker, but not green.
Oh, it's getting green, and mostly where it interacts with my skin, like the under the bracelet and under the case, but nothing on like top of the bracelet. Mostly, and my wrist still gets a little green from it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know Amin, when he had the Longines Legend Diver, that I think held that bronze like the luster.
Yeah,
It didn't tarnish.
because
Really?
our friend Craig bought it from Amin, and it looked like really Craig preferred that over the he actually saw my bronze BB58 in person, and he
Yeah.
was more a fan of the way the Longines. And I think it was Andrew from Time and Tide on About Effing Time said the Oris like really gets funky quick.
It
Their
does.
bronze, yeah,
It
Yeah,
does.
it totally does.
yeah.
Sam, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well, sir. Let's see. Just a bunch of conversations between you guys, which is good. Scott, okay, hasn't answered. It costs as much as the Sea of Clouds because people will buy it. I don't quite think so. 34 mil
questioning it.
is
Yeah.
34 mil is small, right? And a lot of people will not cross that threshold. Maybe I'm wrong.
A lot of men.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm just-
That took a while. You caught it live.
yeah,
You're-
sorry.
Sam is asking, is the Skyflake dial more difficult to make? I don't think so. I mean, it's got that stamping process with the snowflake, right? Six step process, if I'm not mistaken, for the snowflake. It is identical to that. And the white birch, it has like a 29 step process, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think it's the time that they take. Needs a date border. Probably talking about the IWC there. Let's see. Tom, great to meet you. Would you consider dropping another grand for the Skyflake? No. The actual Skyflake, I found too thick and too cumbersome. Felt clumsy to me.
You know who else I get a lot of emails from now is the darn GS boutique.
Oh, really?
Another one who knows they have a
Sucker on the
sucker
line.
on the line. Jeez, oh Pete's, I get emails from that guy weekly, multiple.
Wow.
Wow.
He knows I'm into. I told him I like quartz watches, so he's like, Clayton, just want to let you know we got this, and this in. They're like, okay.
Oh, yeah. Thermod, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Wilson says he has a 34 mil watch that he wore when he was 10.
Wilson's on fire today.
That's funny. Okay, so do you guys have any watches you'd
I
like?
actually have one. I think I don't know if you mentioned it last time. I was last week or the Chopard Alpine Eagle. Speaking of green watches,
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that one.
The
That is a new green. I think it's called pine green or forest green.
yes,
Alpine
yes.
Eagle. I think in the day of integrated bracelet watches, have being an owner of multiple, I think this is a great watch that's probably under the radar. Um, high horology movement, nice bracelet. Um, Again, it does look similar to other, integrated bracelet watches, but um, there we go, the left one. Yep.
Yeah.
And unlike the IWC, which we just mentioned, the numerals loom up too. So I don't know if there's a loom shot there, but it's a very great watch. I think the only thing is it's pretty expensive. I think it's not expensive, but it's like 14, but in a secondhand market, I think it'll get much better value.
Says
High horology moves.
1,600 euros on the Lucent steel.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful green. I do really like that as well. We weren't talking about this one specifically. We were talking about the 33 millimeter Alpine Eagle a couple of weeks ago.
Sorry.
But yeah, this one's nice. I like what they did with the date. That's probably not going to be popular.
That's the only thing I don't like is the 430 date.
Really?
Everything else, I
I
think
like
this
a
should.
430 date.
I think this should have been a no date. I
Yeah,
think it would have been perfect.
that's my first preference.
That's the ideal for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, all things considered, I don't mind the date, and it's at the edge of the dial.
I think it's 100-meter water resistant. Nice.
Yeah.
Everything is really well finished.
I don't mean any offense. At first glance, to me, it looked like a Baume and Mercier Riviera, like the revitalized one. Which
Yeah.
I gotta say, looks good for the money.
The Riviera is really nice.
Yeah, but you can see the refinements up close on this guy. Yeah.
Oh,
Plus the movement. Yeah.
This looked, for me initially, looks like an aquanut on a bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So picking out the Riviera here.
I've always been impressed with every Baume and Mercier I've handled.
Yeah, the ones I've owned, I've been impressed for the price point.
Yeah.
So the only Baume and Mercier I've handled is this awful thing, and I did not like it.
Oh, I've had that one. Oh, not
The Hampton. Oh,
I've never seen that one in person.
looks like it would fit your wrist, Sanjay.
no, it didn't fit my wrist.
No.
But it was bad. But yeah, that red one looks really nice. And the Riviera I was really impressed with. I didn't get to try it on or anything, but I saw that video from Watchfinder. Watchfinder video was really nice. The close-up shots of it. Yeah, and you get the option to pick between two, right? The ETA version and
the
in-house
5-day
version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baumatic.
Yeah, the 5-day is really impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very interesting watch.
What's the power reserve on the Chopard?
I think it's not that much, 60 or 70 hours, I believe.
It's still pretty good.
60-hour power reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, standard. All right. Well, shall we switch gears and talk a bit about Torrens' recent pickups?
Yes.
Recent pickups.
Since you've been MIA for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to go through the list, because I don't remember the last time I was on the stream, but.
So the last time we talked about your new Breitling.
Yes.
And I think that was it.
The FXD was more recent too, the Tudor.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
You got the FXD.
Did you get that from new from AD?
The FXT?
Yeah.
Yes. Surprisingly,
Nice.
I got a call from like not even the AD Sanjay and I normally go to. I just
Wow.
yeah. I happened to meet like there was a watch event in Toronto a couple months ago, and I guess oh yeah,
Sea
I
of
got some micro
Clouds.
brands too. Yeah, I got the Sea of Clouds. Yeah,
This one is the winner
yeah.
of your
This guy
recent
right here.
pickups.
Yeah, that
Honestly, even the bracelet on this, it just feels better than the bracelet on the SPGX 231. Maybe it's because I like stainless steel better. I mean, I don't know, but
Was this the one that you mentioned, Sanjay, that on the way leaving the AD that you saw, or was this from somewhere else, Torrance?
No, this is a different one.
Okay.
I was talking about
yeah,
the Evolution 9 diver.
Evolution.
right. And
Yeah.
so the backstory to this, right, is I wanted something to like stop me from buying that new Evolution 9 diver, the SLGA 015, I think.
I think so,
Right.
yeah.
It's only because that one is like what over 15 Canadian.
Yeah.
So it's like egregiously expensive.
Yeah.
It's almost double what your normal Grand Seiko diver would be, like either your normal spring dive or high beat.
Yeah, more than double.
Yeah, and it looks gorgeous though. Like it does have a textured dial. It's got the 9S case and the increased 5-day power spring drive movement, but I don't think it's justifying the price. So I was lucky to stumble across this because this one kind of killed the itch to get that one. I'd still like to see it at the AD, at Sanjay's AD, but I'm actually a big fan of this. Is a great grab and go diver, and it feels great.
Yeah. Yeah. Highly what's the word? Highly approved from me.
it's
Yeah, I
cool.
think you'd
Oh,
you'd probably be able to pull it off pretty good too, Sanjay. Like if
I
you
think
wanted,
so.
yeah.
I almost wanted to call dibs, but for when you flip it.
do you buy watches from fellow enthusiast friends, Sanjay, or
Not
almost always go through the AD?
almost always through the AD.
Yep.
They're just too good to me. So
Yeah.
I feel like my dollar goes further when I go there.
I
It
asked
does.
my
If I was
authorized
closer,
dealer.
I would do the same. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I asked my authorized dealer about the one I got the Air King from about an FXD, and she said they got their allocation for this year already, and there are 7 people ahead of me for next year, and she doesn't even think they'll get that many. So it's
Really?
like,
Wow.
yeah,
I thought maybe they unloaded some more because they now released the 39 millimeter Pelagos.
yeah. So she said I'll put you on the list, but it may be 2024, and I've heard rumblings that they're actually not going to make them beyond next year. So I was like, okay.
Wow.
That's good to know. Well, that's too bad. I mean, but even on a secondary market, I see them now selling around what retail is or
Yeah,
lower. So
yeah, they're not. If you want one, you can get one.
yeah,
Gray market. It's not. You're
like
not
you could
paying that
probably,
much
if you
more.
wanted to flip your bronze, like your BB bronze, you can probably
Yeah,
get the FXT.
yeah. I like the bronze more. I really like that watch.
Yeah, I like the bronze more too.
Bracelet with the T-Fit clasp, which is awesome. So
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the FXT personally. I just like the blue. It's more muted, and
yeah.
I mean, I wish it had a bracelet option, but the straps are actually surprisingly good on it.
You like the Velcro one or
I prefer the Velcro. Yeah,
the rubber Velcro? Yeah.
yeah, it's more. It fits my wrist better. Like the rubber, I find there's a bit of a gap, like between the top of your wrist. Like it, I don't know. Maybe I just need to wear it more, but I don't like it as much.
Neff was asking about the slimline monolithic something or other. This is whatever happened to that crazy silicon escapement thing Freddie C made, the one that beat at 40 hertz.
I
So
saw one in person at. They had one at. We went to the Baltimore meetup in July. We went to Little Treasury. I didn't handle it or anything, but I saw one there. The movement's cool. I don't find the watch attractive.
yeah, I think I feel the same way. Um, I I don't think it had to be. I think it would have been really great if it wasn't an open heart. Um, if it, I mean, you kind of. I guess I understand that they want to show that off. That what do
Yeah,
they call it? The monolithic oscillator.
slimline. Yeah.
So I understand they want to show that off, and you can't really see it from the back here.
Well, from what
Um,
I've read, you probably don't want to buy their first attempt at it. You want them to troubleshoot some things and maybe get the next one.
yeah,
Yeah,
I understand that.
yeah,
But if this wasn't an open heart and they had like some other complication there, I feel like it could have been a home run.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. It's cool. It's just the watch doesn't quite do it for me.
yeah, but I'm sure as they perfect it, it'll go into other watches, and
Yeah.
maybe they'll make a 34 millimeter watch. That I might enjoy.
My new
um,
Seiko AD has FC, and I got to handle the moon phase and a few others. They're really the world timer. They're nice. The rubber straps they have on their watches are, man, they're nice.
yeah,
Yeah, they feel really good.
there was a Frederick Constant AD near me, very close to me, but they dropped Frederick Constant soon after I got into watches. So
He
I
said
only
they're
got.
not selling them at his place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's trying to get Grand Seiko hard. He said
Yeah.
they have to sell enough uh Seiko before they just have to sell more. He's like, our rep likes where we're going, but we're trying really hard to get. They have a huge store there,
Hmm.
and only a few. They only have Seiko, Citizen, Alpina, and FC. So he's
Okay.
like, we desperately want bigger brands. We definitely have the space to support it. He's like, we're actively trying. We can renovate to accommodate if we need to.
Wow.
So he's like, you need to buy more Seikos. Like, yeah, I know.
There's the root sucker on the
Yeah,
rim.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
He probably
This
tells that story to everyone who
this
wants to
guy,
buy a
yeah, I know.
Seiko. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He
Yeah,
knows
that's
what he's
funny.
doing.
Brian Ryan saying I own a Baume Messier Clifton dual time and a Capelin Chrono. These I use as office to the office. They are perfect for no nonsense, inconspicuous dress watch. Well finished, and I would say above.
Yeah.
Above Oris and Longines level at mid range. That's interesting. Yeah. Kevin S says just like Mjolnir. The hammer. Um,
The Raymond Weil freelancer was also kind of impressive, but I wouldn't buy one just because you're gonna lose your shirt unless you get a really good
We'll
deal.
get it on the second market.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But that and Bob and Mercier they're really nice when you get to check them out.
It's true.
Raymond Vale. Raymond
When I
Wheel.
first got into
Wheel.
watches, I went to an authorized dealer in New Jersey by my mother-in-law's house, and they had Bob and Mercier, Raymond Weil. They had some a couple of Oris models. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
It had the date window that shows like the 3 dates, like today, tomorrow,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't stand that. That's this one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
That's the one I like. The one with the
Yeah.
Jubilee bracelet. And,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that may have been the one I got to check out. I was impressed with it. It was nice.
Yeah.
They had a chronograph there too, I think, that had the same 3. Yeah.
These are. I don't mean to offend, but if anyone really likes Raymond Well, but a lot of these pictures I'm seeing are kind of eyesores.
They got a fashion watchy vibe.
Yes. Yeah.
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 I think they're independent though, aren't they? Like I thought that was interesting. Like they're not
Yeah.
part of any conglomerate.
That's interesting. So they're like an Oris then.
Yeah, they're like Oris. I think.
They're a relatively new brand too, I think, the 90s maybe.
Okay. Makes sense.
But you know,
Um,
they're kind of nothing on the radar, unfortunately. I don't know if there are any like rabid Raymond Weil collectors. Maybe. It'd be kind of cool
uh,
if there was, actually.
yeah, that would be cool. I mean, if there are
Oh, yes.
Invicta collectors.
Yeah, there's a lot of Invicta collectors.
Yeah. Oh, the Ultraman. This is an Ultraman, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know what to think of this.
I'm getting really into these Seiko 5s. I sold the few that I had when I bought the Sea of Clouds, but I don't know.
Ooh,
They're collectible.
that case back is. The front was pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this was an Ultraman Seiko, but if you didn't tell me that, I would have said this. It looks like a nice watch.
I
It's
like it.
okay. Like it's not like it's. I don't know how much it costs, but I like the color scheme.
I'd like to see it in person. That looks almost better finished than a normal Seiko 5. I don't know if it's the picture, but yeah, interesting. Interesting watch. Thanks for sharing, Kara Joy.
I don't know much about Ultraman, but I like that it doesn't like knock you over the head with on the front anyway. On the back, it certainly does.
Yeah.
But it's not like the
Omega,
or the what's the
Street Fighter.
the AP.
Oh,
Black
Oh,
Panther.
Black
Yeah,
Panther.
Black Panther. Yeah.
yeah. Um,
Or some other Batman watches and stuff I've seen.
Kevin has seen the hot
Star
story.
Wars stuff Citizen does.
Terry Han's limited edition. No, Sanjay, or your head.
Oh, I know this one. This is Prime My Days of Movies. That's
You
Kill
watched
Bill,
that?
right?
Kill Bill.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool.
But Kevin, you have a Kintaro Hattori limited edition Astron, right? Kevin, do you still have that? The purple one? I'm scrolling way down to see Kevin's answer, but wow, we're way back on the chat. So let's see what you guys are saying here before we call it a night. Kevin says that a lot of influential folks in the watch world like the Tudor Pelly. Detroit Spartan says he does not like titanium watches. Likes weight, heavier the better. Do you have a blowproof by chance, Detroit? When I think of a heavy watch, I think of the blowproof. I don't know why. On like that mesh, shark mesh.
I think of the Marie Master 300 because that's probably the heaviest watch
Yeah.
I've owned.
The Dox is pretty heavy too for me.
Yeah?
Sub 3. Yeah, with the I don't know. It's pretty hefty.
Torn, you had the sub 500, 600?
Did I? Which?
It was like the bright orange one. Was that? Was
It
that
wasn't
you?
titanium.
No. I don't know.
I don't-
Maybe I'm misremembering.
Oh no, I had the. You're right. I had the 600T,
Yeah.
but it was steel.
So what was the weight on that? How did it feel?
Yeah, it was hefty on bracelet. It was
Yeah.
close to 200 grams.
Sam says no AD has a Zulu time green bezel waiting on back order. Yeah. Torn, our AD had the green bezel Zulu time.
Do they still have it? I saw on the website. It looked like the blue one was available.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
It's been a week.
I know. I'm hoping
Yeah.
it's there this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Kevin still has that Astron. Yes, it is so beautiful. Bobby, if you want to replace, your purple is really nice, but I gotta show you this one. Oh, there it is.
You were saying you want to replace this one?
Well,
Please show me.
it's an Astron, so not as
I need an Astron in my life one day.
Yeah, me too.
And
Actually,
keep in mind,
Yeah.
Sanjay, you're trying to tuck me out of a Grand Seiko that I have.
I'm thinking of the wrong one, aren't I? This is the one I wanted. So the PVD DLC coated black and gold one. Oh, look! Oh, would you look at that? Oh,
It's
man.
awesome.
It is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin, you're a legend.
That's the one Kevin has?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, just chef kiss. Oh, man.
I sort of like the three-hander, just all Astrons as well, just kind of more simple ones too.
Yeah.
But that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the
Oh,
one they
man.
made after which tennis player? That special edition was pretty good too.
What's that?
Djokovic?
Was it Djokovic?
Let me.
Wasn't he a Seiko ambassador?
He
I
was.
think that's what it was. That's a nice one.
This one?
Yep,
Yeah, looks good.
I like that one
Yeah.
too.
Blue bezel's nice.
Yeah, I like the little touch of gold there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
nice.
nice. Yeah.
I don't think he's still a Seiko guy, is he?
No.
Djokovic?
I think he's. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hublot.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Even if you're right, you're wrong.
Let's see.
Yep.
Oh, how far? How
Look how
far?
happy he looks.
Yeah.
Got that
I left
Hublot money.
Seiko. I left Seiko for this,
Oh,
pal.
what happened, man? What happened?
You know what that face says? I wish this was an Astron.
Yeah, I guess it's not the vaccination status; it's the watch that he wears. That America was like, nope, no, they're not coming.
Yeah,
to the
right.
US Open.
We don't care about the vet. You're a Hublot ambassador. Forget it. Not
Yeah.
allowed here.
Scott says Hublot is greater than Seiko. Some.
Hublot, I do have to give
Come on.
credit to Hublot about the ceramic. They're innovative in ceramic colors.
That's
Like-
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to say about Hublot. Besides,
Isn't there gold kind of like their King Gold or whatever? Isn't that kind of
Yeah, they do precious
Up there.
metal, and then they do have a sapphire glass one. It's I mean it's
oh, I've seen that one. That's just
it's interesting. I'm not saying anything else, but it's interesting. Yes.
yes. Some I'll concede like some Hublots aren't greater than Seiko.
Like their
I'd
red
say all.
ceramic and yellow ceramic, or like other brands haven't caught up to that color yet.
Yeah. Okay, so before we call it a night, say hi to Good Looking Hockey.
We'll pass that.
I hope I didn't say anything offensive there. Uh, all right. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a great week coming ahead. But do you guys have anything to plug before we call it a night? Torrin, Clayton?
I did receive the latest Swiss watch.
Oh, the new GMT?
Yeah, the new GMT.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I'm gonna get
Nice.
around to reviewing it at some point.
That's an interesting take on a GMT.
It is. The dial is really nice. The burgundy dial.
Yeah.
What brand is it?
Swiss watch company.
Okay.
The micro brand. Yeah. It's a quartz GMT, but it's more like a dual time, really.
Yeah.
It's a nice watch.
Kevin S. mentioning a Shohei Ohtani Astron.
Mm.
Well, that's a really familiar name. Just for curiosity's sake, if you don't mind
Yeah,
hanging with me for a bit.
let's do it.
Shohei Ohtani. Okay, a baseball player. I think I would have heard it because of Marcus.
Plays for the Angels, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Last year's AL MVP.
Yep.
Astron.
I did not know that he made an Astron.
Yeah. That's the one he wears. Otani 2022 limited edition. That's nice.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is nice.
like
I'll text my AD, see if he can get me one.
if you see one,
If you buy
I
one,
mean-
they can get Grand Seiko.
Yeah, exactly. It'll help the cause.
Yeah. if you guys
They
see,
don't have any Astrons there, actually.
we like our AD doesn't have one either, or any. Like,
Yeah.
it was by pure luck that I saw the Kintaro Hattori Astron. And man, if you see, there's so much depth in that dial. That's like it's like a 3D. I mean, it's like the watch is right there, you know? I mean, like the depth on the dial is just insane, and the super clear coating is, so clear, as the name suggests. But
Super
it's-
hard coding, super clear coding.
yeah, it's nice. I really like the Astron.
My debate is, do I want an Oceanus or an Astron? Because the Casio Oceanus are really nice too.
Yeah,
I owned one at one point and sold it, but
there's a huge price delta there, though, right?
yeah.
Oceanus
Well,
is-
some of those Oceanus are up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh.
there are some that are like over 2K.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
chronograph ones
Yeah.
are like over
Yep.
2K.
Yep.
I was thinking like 600.
That's like
$600.
the base 3-hander.
That's the basic one.
Right.
Yep.
Miguel is here. Good to see you, Miguel. And you keep up your great work. Really enjoy your reviews, man. Thanks for joining us, though.
Oceanus are really well done. Like the polishing on the titanium is, it's like, I wouldn't say it's Grand Seiko level, but it's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us again. Hope you all are well. Remember, you are infinitely valuable. You are infinitely precious, and I do mean that. I know I say it a lot, and I do not mean to cheapen it, but you are infinitely valuable. Take care, everyone. See you next week. Have a great week.
Take care, guys. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Night.
Good night.